there. Brother Rex. Yes, sir. As far as research shows, the deaf in Albania have never had a missionary.
Really?
The population of deaf Albanians is currently unknown. And then it says, there are currently only about 8 Baptist churches in all of Albania. 8 Baptist churches. Wow. The word needs to get out. People are guilty. The people are guilty. If people go to heaven without hearing the gospel, then don't send missionaries out. Then don't send missionaries out. But if they're already guilty, and all people are already guilty, they need to hear the gospel. So we need to send missionaries out. So Brother George Smith will be preaching for us this morning also. So Lord bless you. Come on up if you would.
And turn your Bibles to 1 Corinthians chapter 15. I had to look at my notes and make sure that's where we were going. 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Once again, Pastor, thank you so much for having me come, giving me the opportunity to preach here at your church. It's a major blessing. I'll tell you something, it's a blessing serving the Lord. You get to meet wonderful people, you get to go some pretty amazing places, and I'll tell you what, I'll say this because for many years I have felt this, but it wasn't really until I got the Bible college that I finally realized we are not alone. It's wonderful to know that, and we know that, but we forget it, and we kind of don't know that. It's kind of weird, but we almost get in our minds, especially with a church like this. I mean, I imagine there's probably not very many Bible Christian churches in the area. Right? My dad did some research, and we found out that we're right in the center of Mayfield Village. My home church is. We are the only independent Baptist church in 7 surrounding communities, and would you know it? But we are right dead center of all. I mean, you draw a circle connecting all the communities. Our church is right in the dead center. You think the Lord did that by coincidence? I don't think so. The Lord wants His churches to be working churches. He wants them to be active churches. He wants them to be steadfast churches. And that's actually what we're going to be looking at this morning. Steadfast in the work of the Lord. It's a blessing to hear about this church. Going over to Sims Park. I know exactly where that is because I go disc golfing there all the time. And I'm just going over there and hearing about churches going door to door, soul winning. And I'll tell you what, every church has their community is special. Keep in mind, my church does not have Euclid right in its own backyard. We have a different kind of area. No church. We don't. Our church. Our church isn't located in Euclid. Bible Baptist Temple is not located in Mayfield Village, Ohio. I was just at a church, and this was a really special church. When I went to camp earlier on, like middle of July, the first Sunday I was down there, I got to go with the guy who runs the camp, Brother Cody, him and another missionary who was working with the camp at the time. We got to go to a church in Pittsburgh, and it was the Mount Washington Baptist Church, founded 1875. And get this, it was always the Mount Washington Baptist Church.
Wow.
Really, really cool place.